Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
I kind of want to do the intro now. My name's Oliver.
We'll do it next time. All right, guys. So back to our random short topics. The first one is going to be about Disney Plus, and so is the second. But the first one's a little more important. We have more confirmation now, and I say more confirmation because it's still not from like officials, and nothing's been like there's no graphics. But we've heard that the Punisher, aka Jon Bernthal, is now confirmed to be in Daredevil, Born Again.
Cool. Wait, like in the seasons?
In the season. At least in this first season. Whether or not it's going to be in the first 9 episodes or the second 9 episodes, because it's 18 and split
it up.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not entirely sure. I still feel like there's going to be more delays and we're going to get 3 parts, 6 episodes each. I don't think we're going to get 9 and 9. I think we're going to get 666. I think.
Sorry, what was that?
Daredevil. Get it?
Oh!
I really think we're going to get 666.
That'd be fucking... Oh my god, what a good marketing move. Holy shit, I didn't even think of that.
I think they're going to go with this because of delays in the reboot because they also confirmed, other than Daredevil or Punisher returning in Daredevil, we also got a confirmation that Foggy Nelson and
Karen
Page.
Karen Page is the character name.
Yep, is coming back to this season. So in the original take, I think they killed off the characters and made it very much law procedural and tried to just focus it on Charlie Cox's character, which is fine. But you spent so much time in those first 3 seasons developing Foggy and Karen.
Foggy's awesome.
You can't just not have them around, whether it be kill them off or write them out. Yeah. You don't do that. So to bring them back is great. Fuck it if it costs more money. And we'll go into why that matters. But going back to Punisher and Jon Bernthal, with this confirmation of him coming back, that means we also probably will get a season 3 of Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is
all meshed, like
in a way, yeah.
Okay.
So we now know at the end of Echo that Kingpin is going to run for mayor. So we know that this is where it's going. So this storyline is going to carry out probably through Daredevil, probably through Spider-Man, and probably through a Punisher series if we get it.
Okay.
And we're going to get, like they've said, the execs, this is actually confirmed, that Wilson Fisk will be the Thanos of the MCU ground level, which means he's going to be an opposing force to all these ground level heroes, including Punisher, Daredevil, and Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. But you also have other ground level heroes that they haven't introduced yet. And you have things like Ghost Rider. You have these supernatural things going on, which could also lend into Kingpin, who knows what feats he'll go to get what he wants and who he's going, or they're just going to use him to establish their Sinister Six within the MCU. Because he could be the one that organizes the Sinister Six.
Confused about is like Ghost Rider, fucking entity, basically super OP, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does Kingpin match up with Ghost Rider?
You bring in a supernatural element on the villain side, so you can bring in. So if Kingpin's here, let's say for example, because right now our Sinister Six, going by what has been introduced in the MCU, cross into the Sonyverse and cross into the Spider-Man shit,
right.
Which all of this shit's apparently going to get linked together through Madam Web, hopefully, which comes out next month. We will be reviewing that, whether it's shitty or not. But I'm just more, I'll get into that later too, but I'm more excited for the rumor that came out. But now we go into the, so Madam Web's bringing it all together. And now we have all of these characters coming in. We have Michael Keaton, Morbius, probably K.E.V.I.N, and probably Venom spawning out of the Sonyverse into the MCU. So that's 4 out of your 6, right? Wilson Fisk assembles 2 more. We have...
He says at the end of Echo.
Yeah.
Bringing the
boys. Yeah, he was like, bring the other heads in.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other heads include those people as much as like... Maybe our version of Norman Osborn. Maybe our version of these other bigger heads. Or like Thunderbolt Ross, Val. He could be working with any of those people. So we can have all those as the heads, but we have our Sinister Six. We have 2 more spots available. In those 2 spots, if we bring in Supernatural, characters. We bring in Mephisto, not as a part of the Sinister Six, but a deal made with Fisk. Maybe at the same time made with Spider-Man, where it's like you want to bring more people in. Maybe that's our way to get Mysterio back. Jake Gyllenhaal, resurrected.
Yeah.
Could come back for Mysterio. Or we could get, what are some other I mean, it could be some... I can't really think of a fifth character other than Fisk himself into the Sinister Six that
He's
would
probably
match
gonna
up
be
with
in it, but
Spider-Man.
that's why I don't understand. Like, they never established, does he have super strength?
No, he just has a lot of muscle. Thing? No, he just has a lot of muscle.
What's his workout regimen? Jesus.
It's just all the fat. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's always been he's just more powerful. It's always
exactly.
He's never had
generic, which is so silly to me.
I mean, it is generic and silly, but no one has questioned it as of yet. And
until this podcast was made.
No, I wouldn't say that, because if you question Wilson Fisk and what he can do, tell me the workout regimen for John Wick, or any character Jason Statham ever plays.
The difference is John Wick is facing normal humans.
No,
and Wilson is facing Spooderman, who is an actual, who has powers.
He does have powers, but even in the comics, other television series,
so
everything else, it's never been an issue for the past 60 years. It's not going to be one today.
I know. I don't know. What is wrong with you people?
No, I mean, if it hasn't been that much of an issue, I don't mind that much. But again, it still comes down to the fact of, how can John Wick, Keanu Reeves, no offense to Keanu, someone that doesn't look very built but still handles his own, I don't think matters. When it comes to
I don't think. Did you not hear me? He's not facing superheroes, dude. He's facing normal fucking people.
Look.
And Kingpin is facing Spider-Man and is a part of Sinister Six, who has people that have superpowers.
Look, all I'm going to say. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Anyways.
I don't get it. But
so going.
That's my only complaint. When it was with Daredevil, Daredevil has superpowers. If it's
kind of.
He's got an ability.
He has enhanced senses. But from being blind, would he have them if he wasn't? You know what I mean? If he wasn't blind, would he still have those superpowers?
No,
because the acid didn't get. I know, but the acid didn't give him powers. It just so if someone else went.
That's true.
So someone else went blind, would they also be Daredevil?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I think that's a fair matchup.
Yeah.
But he's fighting Spider-Man.
We'll see. They'll probably.
I fought him in the games. I don't get it either.
They'll explain
beat
it.
him in the games. Hey yo.
Barely.
Okay.
So, before we get on to the next Disney Plus thing, here is a word from our sponsor. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist in their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off at your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and that's BETTERHELP.com/nerdlocker. And we have also linked them down below in the description.
Hi, classic horror icon here. You're probably wondering, what's going on?
Yeah?
Well, let me ask you, do you like scary movies?
Yes?
Then boy do I have some news for you. There's this business called Seventh Inc., founded by Matthew Johnson, a local artist in the Florida area who creates amazing clothing with his own original Halloween-inspired art. Not only do they have t-shirts, hoodies, and dresses, they have pins, magnets, hats, and more.
Wow, these designs are actually pretty sick.
Here, try one yourself.
Oh shit, these are actually pretty nice.
Check under the shirt.
How did you get 2 shirts on me? What are you doing? I keep me the shirts.
That's Seventh Ink, ladies and gentlemen, and if you follow the link below and use our code ANGEL at checkout, you'll get 10% off your entire order. That's ANGEL at checkout for 10% off your order. They even have holiday designs right now that are to die for. Isn't that right, little buddy? Aww, not another one.
And we're back. So, going on to the next Disney Plus thing. What you laughing about, bud? Nothing? Nothing at all? What, I look like a fucking clown to you? Do I look fucking funny? Haven't done that in a while. It's been a while since I've called that back. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people listen to us.
We have been doing this over a year, and people are sick of us after like 3 weeks. I know it.
Dude,
I know by the
4 people
viewership.
that are listening to this
Yeah, I
are,
know by
like,
the viewership. I know you four don't want to hear this
I feel
anymore, and you
like-
do it out of obligation.
Dude, I feel like some people listen to us and then they switch to radio to listen back to
They switch to the XM radio that's free, that doesn't even give you music. It's just ads. They're like, yeah, better.
Yeah, I got Apple CarPlay. I'm switching to FM.
All right, guys. So, Disney Plus. You fuckers canceled She-Hulk, and I don't even believe you guys even wanted a season 2. Don't fucking lie to me. Everyone's over here like,
my
Tatiana
God.
Maslany is just like, oh yeah, no, they canceled it because of big budget. Fuck that. They weren't going to do season 2.
What?
And I say this for one reason specifically.
Go.
That show, not only we now know, cost so
A
much
lot.
money. So much money
For some reason.
for such a shitty show.
Yeah,
And I don't say
100%.
that more in the writing, guys. I say that more in the visual effects. I'm sorry, guys. You guys really
Yeah, they're
just...
watching, bud. They're watching.
If they are and they do see this, you must have been paid a lot to do very little. Like,
I mean,
copy paste
probably. Yeah.
everywhere.
It's just Control C, Control V.
Yep.
Or
There you
Command.
go.
I don't know what you use.
Either way. It's probably a Mac because they can afford it. Anyways,
You use Mac?
season 2 not happening. I didn't expect it. Did you?
No, I thought that was like a limited series, honestly. I thought it was just going to be the end.
I wouldn't say it was a limited series, but I say that they wrapped up everything. Nothing needed to be continued, except the Scar thing with Hulk's son.
Right.
But that could have been pushed into, which
That
we
could
now
be-
know
that could
we're
be
gonna.
placed in any-
I know we're gonna get a Hulk movie now that Universal's given it all up, so we'll
Right,
probably
okay.
get that into World.
Let
of
me ask you
Hulk.
something. Least favorite part and favorite part.
Least favorite park.
Park? Yeah.
Part
No, not
of
Peter.
No. Least favorite part of She-Hulk was probably.
I know you know it. You got it. I know you thought about it. He dreamed about it. Or nightmared about it. I don't know.
No, I think the worst part was bringing in Megan Thee Stallion for no reason.
Dude,
As a
that was
cameo?
nuts to me.
Like,
That was- okay,
I
I'll agree with
understand.
That was fucking crazy.
But the thing is I won't fault them because what they wanted was successful, which was meme the fuck out of the show.
Right.
Which it was everywhere.
And I'm not
She-Hulk
gonna say
twerking
that
was
I-
a fucking
That's
trend.
crazy. Yeah, it was nuts. I'm not gonna say I didn't masturbate to it, but it was a crazy scene, you know? What? It's Megan Thee Stallion. You didn't?
Oh, you didn't do it to She-Hulk?
Did the both. It's like a
Buy one, get one.
Where we going, dude?
Fucking classic BOGO right there.
Talk about happy hour, bud.
Anyways.
Anyway, the animation of the butt movement was not good.
No, so the thing is this too. You go into the last episode where they not only broke the fourth wall.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but they didn't because
Oh,
they didn't last
hear
time.
that.
For you guys to not know,
Did he
his
cough last
brother, yeah,
shit.
coughing his ass out, but you guys didn't hear. Anyways, so the way that they ended the last episode with breaking the fourth wall and the fifth wall because they got into the Disney Plus app itself. You
Oh,
go,
yeah.
you
That was
go
fucking weird.
that
least favorite part.
you
Actually.
go that far to all the other episodes before that. Okay, she addresses the audience, whatever. So does Deadpool, right? But with Deadpool, you kind of feel it, you understand it, you're there. And also, I feel like the general audience, and I put it out of the comic book readers, so people that haven't known that Deadpool regularly breaks a fourth wall,
Right.
right? they come into this movie. There's no real other reference of other characters or things from other X-Men movies. So the people that are coming in from X-Men movies that don't know about Deadpool are like, oh. And regardless, better portrayal of the character than Origins. I don't care who you are, it's a better portrayal. Whether you loved Origins or not, Deadpool
good.
proper is still better.
Fine, yeah.
So you get that. You come in, you're like, all right, I can accept this. He's breaking the fourth wall, whatever. This is a new movie. Let me go for it. Sequel comes around, you already know where you're at. You can't do that with She-Hulk. And I say that because She-Hulk is connected to the Hulk. And they tried to do it in She-Hulk where it's like Hulk. No, they try to do it because I'm trying to point at this.
Oh, I thought you were trying to write.
This metaphysical Disney Plus that's not there. You have a metaphorical. Wow.
I'm actually writing.
My whole life's upside down. So you get to this point where it's like she's interacting with Hulk, and he like turns and says, "Who are you talking to?" Right? Remember that part?
Right.
Yeah. So they try to like incorporate that he knows what's going on.
That's so weird.
But if Hulk knows what's going on, then everyone's got to know what's going on. Because there's no way in hell that if you establish, okay, Jen Walters, She-Hulk, can talk to the audience, and she's cousins with Bruce Banner, who's helping her control her powers. So she tells him, hey, I found this K.E.V.I.N robot that controls everything.
Dude, I did not like
in a
that.
Disney Plus thing, and you act like Bruce Banner's not going to go and tell, Clint Barton Hawkeye or anyone else, like, hey,
Dude,
we're part of
that
a.
was weird too.
This doesn't matter because
like
we're part of a TV
I
show.
didn't like that.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't go that far, and then go back again and retcon. You can't retcon.
Yeah,
it.
I don't.
So like, you go back, you go that far. That's it. That's as far as you can go. You've hit your wall. You can't do a season 2 because you can't go backwards.
Mhm.
You can't act like that didn't happen.
Super weird. Like,
yeah.
I thought Deadpool was the only one with the ability.
If you do a season 2, you have to
to do
take
that.
away that last episode of She-Hulk.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. That
1
last
through
episode was
5.
rough, dude.
And if they ended it at 5, I would have been satisfied with that because all of 6 was just her confronting Kevin.
Yeah. That was so. What is that?
That's
Who wrote
it.
that? Kevin?
The only part of it is the little, like, the first 5 minutes when, like, the nerdy fuck gets the Hulk serum and becomes the Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
But then it cuts and she's like, wait, no, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Take that.
What happened?
Finish off that storyline and put it at the end of 5 and give us 5 episodes like Echo where she beats him, stops the serum from being spread.
Honestly,
and there it
this
is.
might be the only time where I'm like thinking, let's be generic. Let's
Be
not
generic and have the normal
just
ending.
have the norm. Let's not fucking
Yeah.
jump out of this silly box that we're
Yeah.
trying to do.
They
and just
try to,
fucking
yeah.
just walk the line for once.
But she could have still done all that without acknowledging Disney Plus. I think their biggest issue was that one scene where she pushes open the Disney Plus. You still could have gotten to Kevin. You still could have gotten to all that other stuff.
You could have.
As soon as you establish that it's a TV show,
It was done.
because
I was done.
Deadpool acknowledges it's a movie. That's fine. But TV show, and let's go even further back. Keep it all. Don't include Hulk. Don't include Mark Ruffalo.
That's a lot.
Leave him out.
That's a lot, though.
It is a lot, but that's the only
But
other
they're
way they
not-
could do it.
They're not gonna
Because
do
as
that.
soon as you have other MCU characters in there, they are now a part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
They are now a part of the
fucking-
fourth
They're
wall.
scissoring now.
Next
So,
time we
like,
see Hulk, we know that Hulk knows we exist.
I know. No, not
Yes.
technically. Not technically. They
Because he
know-
does, yeah.
They know that someone exists. And
Well,
after
we don't know what
multiverse,
she told them.
We don't know.
We don't know what she told them afterwards at that party, that fucking backyard barbecue, the Fast and Furious barbecue they had.
We have to assume it's nothing because
We don't
have
know.
no evidence.
Because the last thing we saw was, this is Scar, he's my son, and then she looked at the audience, and then we're done.
Yo, that was
So we
also
don't
kinda
know.
stupid. Yo, honestly, fuck this show, man. Let's move
Because
on.
because the
I'm
thing
gonna
is
get
is
that.
but because the thing is he's obviously gonna be like, oh, let me tell you the story of my son, and she's gonna be like, oh, let me tell you a story about this fucking computer that tells us we're on a TV show, so nothing
Yeah, that's so.
fucking matters. That's the thing.
That was.
But
I
know.
I just did the same Italian thing that you did. That was really. I'm actually mad I did that. This is fucking mozzarella.
Because the thing is you think about it this way, none of the Avengers should care anymore after that.
I know it's world.
Not even the Watcher should care anymore
The
after
Watcher's
that.
just like, yeah, I'm busy.
That's another thing. Where the fuck is the Watcher
Watching.
doing during all of that?
Do you think the Watcher masturbates to like some of
No.
this shit?
Okay, we're getting off topic.
No,
Hold on, real
seriously,
quick.
though.
No. I need to ask. I'll answer that.
Okay.
Because that's a quick answer.
Okay.
To this. Do you think that She-Hulk took place in an alternate universe that is a TV show?
Probably like the what's the Jim Carrey movie?
Truman Show?
Yeah.
But no, I meant in a way like the Watcher has all these universes. So
Right.
this specific one with this She-Hulk that we watched is a universe where it's our actual
know what?
IRL universe where they're a TV show.
Do you know what's actually like creatively stupid?
What?
Is that Disney could say that
And they won't.
and well no they could and they could say that and that's the reason for the cancellation and be like this is an alternate universe.
They could do that, or
They
but-
could
they confirmed they're bringing She-Hulk.
no hold on. They
Well,
could,
she's coming back, but not the character, or not the show, but the character.
the
So,
character.
Does she have the same backstory?
Well, I don't know. It could be a different Hulk. It doesn't matter because
we-
there's multiple
It
fucking.
can't be a different
whatevers.
Hulk because they just canonized Defenders and all that shit. So it's not a different
Wait,
anything.
actually, I didn't finish.
But
Wait,
nothing's
is
different.
She-Hulk in Defenders?
No, I'm saying that they canonized that. So when we see Daredevil, he still has that backstory. When we see Tobey Maguire, he still has his backstory. So when we see her again, she's still gonna have her backstory.
Well,
So that's still gonna be
silly.
canon,
Well, no, but that's silly because,
unless we get a different version of her.
Right,
In
a
our
version. That's what I
or
mean.
in the 616 universe, not ours.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, how silly me! The
Well,
different universe.
because technically the one that's now is ours.
this, you're killing me here.
No, that's what I'm
trying
saying.
to explain a point.
Okay.
And you're cutting me off, and I forgot the point.
Yeah.
That's gone now.
Okay.
What was I saying?
616 this universe.
No, before that.
Her being in an alternate universe. That's all we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's in there somewhere.
Okay.
God damn
Anyways.
it! Now we got to bring it up in a
No.
different episode.
So I just think that this version of She-Hulk, to easily explain it away, different universe. We
I
get a
think so,
different
too.
version
I
of
think
her
it's
in the next
stupid, though.
Avengers movie. But then again, it's Avengers Secret Wars. It's from different places. That's probably where she gets pulled
Do
from.
you think it's like sometimes it's like almost like a hack away to make these alternate universes?
I don't-
like, recast
I don't
stuff
think it's
and,
a hack
make
away.
Make different stories.
It's not a
into
hack
one?
away because they have She-Hulk already planned before the pandemic.
Mhm.
I think the pandemic messed things up. So like whenever we see her again, whenever we see Hulk again, doesn't even need to be her. Whenever we see Hulk again in MCU proper, that should give us an indication because the last time we saw Hulk, he just found his son.
Right. Let's
So-
say a different definition of hack away. Let's say this wall behind the cameras, yeah. You have the beginning like Iron Man 1.
Okay.
Right? That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Technically. And let's say there's a whole plan to plan this, but there's strikes in it. Is that considered a hack away because there's strikes in that plan to lead to the ending game?
I don't think originally it was.
Okay.
I think everything went mostly according to plan before the pandemic.
Pandy fucking fuck
I
shit
think
up.
well, we know it did because it changed the order of everything.
Dude, that
WandaVision was not supposed to be the first thing we saw. It was supposed to be Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right, yeah.
So that would have changed everything.
What are we at on time here?
We should probably cut it.
Oh god damn it. I wanted to
But
talk about
I do know that cut, like that shifted.
Can we end and continue this?
No.
Oh, we can do a part 2?
All right, guys, stay tuned for part 2. But before that,
no.
yeah, we can do part 2. All right, but before that, you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find this studio at Archangel Studios Official, and you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
You fucking lied to me. You can find me at the Sphere 21 on any social media podcast. You can play games with me on twitch.tv, the Sphere 21, and you can find me on TikTok at Oliver Convier.
All right, and we'll see you guys for part 2. Bye.